Hello and welcome back to me taking on the AI, the Somnium files, or rather AI, the Somnium files. It has been a while since I actually touched anything past this rate. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to pick up where we last left off on the Mizuki route. With Seisai, Day 5 Tuesday. So we've already taken care of Iris's route. Day 5 Tuesday. Seisai. Punishment. And we start off in the Date residence, 8:02 p.m.
Hey, this is...
Oh, you're alive.
Mizuki? What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
What?
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
The Adora Rabbit. It's Adora Rabbit. A stuffed rabbit. I gave it to Mizuki on her birthday. Did they say anything?
Oh, Dante's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Where's Oda?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents.
She needs to know.
I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Well, don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today is Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
Yeah, we're back on the original
I
path,
see.
in which we found these two dead. So we're back on the quote-unquote original path to where we found these two. Whereas if we went the Ultra route and the Iris route, well, the Ultra route we found them dead. The Iris route we found Renju alive. And Shoko dead. Here in the Mizuki route, we're actually on the 616 path, the canon path, which says, oh, they're both dead. So we're quote unquote en route. Oh, let's go.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel?
I don't know
My
because you don't
parents
tell
are
me.
Dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Oh. Alright. Mizuki.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely.
She's pent
Mizuki
up.
has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years.
She got,
But clearly, she still feels a bond to them.
not to mention the fact that she has all this pent up energy stored up in like 4 years after 4 years, and the only time you see your parents, they're dead. Yeah, you want to get out of that survivor's guilt real fast.
A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now.
And you're it.
You know to whom I am referring.
Fine, let's go.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
I got up, grabbed the towel from the sink, and tossed it at Mizuki.
here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
She quickly dabbed her eyes with the towel and smiled weakly. To the Batmobile, Robin.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
That works too. And oh, the choices. So first off, let's go to Marble.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
So, what do you know?
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
What does that mean?
You don't want to.
I have no idea.
I do. Oh, how do I know? About the idiot, what do you know about the injured leg man person?
Sorry, no idea.
Okay,
Damn.
really?
I thought you, of all people, would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something, You have to take a bath with me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
That's
It's a costume?
child.
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
That's. Oh.
I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute. I could just eat her up.
I bet you could.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men. Oh, Dante, what are you making me say?
You said that on your own.
That's what I said.
Oh, come on.
That's what
Isn't
she
gentleman
wanted.
supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Well, that's what I thought.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, about the and you okay, child? You still not used to her?
No, I am.
Okay.
You sure? You still look a little scared.
A little.
Good.
What?
Haha, scaredy cat.
Laughing at me.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to expose your browser history.
What?
7 ways to take home a cabaret girl.
What?
3 minutes with a married woman.
What?
Stop. I'm sorry.
Damn. Just damn. So, yeah.
No, not at all. I see gay people on TV all the time, so it's not weird to me.
I know, right?
The LGBT community is rich in sensibility, has excellent taste, and is full of talented artistic people. And they share a common struggle. It makes them more sensitive and capable of sympathy. That's why so many of them are kind and caring. And they choose how to live their lives on their own terms. It means they have a strong backbone. So because of all that, I really respect them. They're even kind of cool. And that means you too, Mama.
Oh, I love it. Bravo. 6 million yen to you.
You can transfer it to my account.
Oh.
Hey, Mizuki, what's inside that backpack you always have on you?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, water, dehydrated bread, chocolate, biscuits, a flashlight, a hand charger, Swiss Army knife, a candle, matches,
The hell, girl?
triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet,
Portable
a plastic bag, duct tape, a grenade, a magnet, disposable hand
Grenade?
warmers.
What?
Do you have an entire disaster relief kit in your bag?
Seriously, girl?
Better safe than sorry.
A grenade too?
I'm ready for anything.
Perhaps I misheard, but wasn't there an illegal item in there?
Right, the Swiss Army knife. Yeah, I'll look the other way.
Yeah, forget the grenade. Appendix analyst collected 100 appendix files. Just like that. Just because she was carrying a... Mizuki, I swear. Girl. I swear. Mizuki. You... Yeah, forget the grenade. It's a Swiss Army knife you should really be afraid of. Time to go.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
You are so impatient. Even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
In bed? What does that mean?
Never you mind.
You don't need to know.
Yeah, you really don't.
Let's go.
Yeah, we out. Well, back to the scene of the crime. These are all free moves, by the way.
I remember telling you before. That Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot, but sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days.
I had to wonder about how much more times did they get along over, you know, the fact that the sometimes days. It's like, was it basically 40-60 or 20-80 or maybe 30-70? So I could tell you it's not 50-50.
I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together.
Okay, that was 30.
That's why I remember it so well.
She was on the 30-40 end.
I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
I can imagine it was like 8. Because if she's 12 here, it was 8. So that's the last time she actually saw her mom, when she was 8. So, go on any other rides?
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little. But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kind of tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
Roller coasters. For me, it's roller coasters. I just only need to ride it once. So most people like to ride it twice or more. I prefer once. Sycophant, damn it. I value my insides, okay? So, where was your dad when you were on a horse?
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing.
The thumb.
That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Bet you it was a thumb. So, have you come here before with friends?
Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade.
Montgomery Ward.
Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
I could say I'm like that with most places I see around California sometimes. I see that with Montgomery Ward. It's like one of those places that I have fond memories of. Like places I remember when I was a kid going to. Montgomery Ward, Fedco. And these were all places I went with my parents. Sometimes I went, most times when my birthday came around, when I was a kid growing up, went to 2 places. 2 out of 3 places when my birthday came around. One was Fedco. That's where I actually got my Nintendo. That's where I got most of my games from growing up back in the day. They were from Fedco, and very rare occasions it'd be Sears, but most times it'd be Fedco. I remember places like Newberry's, Kmart. They're out of date now. Now, what you see there, you see either Walgreens, a 99-cent store. I do remember Pick and Save, which was later you know better as Big Lots. And on top of that, there was, Boys Market. A lot of these stores that most people do not remember, I happen to remember. They were quality too, mind you. Really quality stores. And then over time, they changed the name and the quality wasn't as good as it used to be. I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. Then she asked me something strange.
Hey, Date. How do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
What are you saying?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time. She's still abnormal even now.
What?
Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
I'm doing more than anyone.
Uh-huh.
Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Oh!
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
Oh, she is... Oh. let me just say, if ever I heard a parent ever call their child that, oh, that would tick me off. I am not lying. That would tick me off. Because no parent should ever say that about their child. If people say, oh, you're triggered, like, no. Take it from somebody who was called that because I was diagnosed as a child with the disability I have by a doctor. Said I couldn't even hold a thought. And only just because I'm like looking around and whatnot. And my arm was in a worse shape than anything. Well, actually, I shouldn't say my arm. My everything was in a worse shape than it is now. It's not as bad, but it's still there. And as I said before, I can't really turn off this disability. As much as I would love to. I've been trying to do that for years. I can't really turn it off. As you can see, I'm right now just like, I'm hot right now after listening to that. I can't talk to you right now, Shoko. I really can't. You know, give me a drink.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey?
I'm sure.
If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
I just need a sip. So what do you think?
I think she's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Let her get this off her chest.
Good. So, you know what? You should scold her.
Hey, Shoko, no. There, I scolded her.
Thanks. Now I can talk to you. Or rather, you do the one thing that you do to anyone who's drunk.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life. But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that. But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, really?
That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying. And it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
It was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that.
That's true.
Well, no, maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time with it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing.
Oh, man.
Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young.
Good Lord. I'm being reminded of my dad now. There have been times my dad was like that. I mean, there have been times I never really got a hug from him. I mean, I rarely did, but I, just never got one that just said, good job, son. He always called me boy. Never, really by my name, but he called me boy more than anything else. He did raise me for 13 years. I almost felt the same thing about my mom, too. But she knew. Because, we had this thing growing up. That whenever, no matter what it was, we had this thing whenever we hugged, we pat each other on the back. And we always laugh about it. It's like, why are you doing that? It's like, why are you doing that? To me, that's what gets me. It's like, if I get a hug, I'm gonna take the hug. If I'm gonna get a kiss, I'm gonna take the kiss.
It's just like that.
I do feel bad about Shoko.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this.
This is true.
Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Playing the blame game, I see. Maybe they should be separated?
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage, maybe Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
She's trying so hard to be the good child. So why couldn't you step in?
I have a company now.
Lemniscate.
We're at a crucial stage of development. I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Partially?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it.
Please.
You two are both awful parents.
There it is. One's an abuser, the other neglects.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki. Mizuki, you did nothing wrong.
Truly.
Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Sometimes I had to tell myself that. Moving on. I mean, it makes sense. It's like there are times in which if both sides aren't willing to cooperate, take matters into your own hands, you don't want to have time, you just don't have the patience, okay, I'm stepping in. Ikume's right.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine? Did you come here to pray that you find a criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
He's an atheist.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
And don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
That's why I go to a
You could at
park.
least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Thank you. This is why I go to the park every Saturday. If not Saturday, rarely on Sundays or Fridays. Because I need that peace. Even for a moment, I need that peace. I need that time to just like take in nature. Even if it's for an hour or two. But just take in nature and just like clear my head. I need the peace. It's like that's the reason why every Saturday I go out to the park. That's my ritual. It's like, okay, I must cleanse my mind. I must make sure before I do anything else. You know, it's like that's my connection to nature. I just sit outside. I write something. And make sure, oh, hey, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be okay. No matter what my situation is, or how my situation is. I gotta make sure I remember, this is what I'm doing. And most times, I do like to write when I'm up there. It's the reason why I do poetry sometimes. The best ideas come from actually sitting outside and just like looking up, looking around. First thing that pops in my head, just jotting something down. Even with my book, I'm just like, I'm able to get a few spots going. And when that happens, oh hey, I got a little something going on. Okay, let's do that. Okay, good. About your training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah, it's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me.
Begin!
Damn, girl!
Well, this is on you.
Huh?
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki, run for it!
Oh, wait for me!
I wonder about that tree now. Stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other.
What?
That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
It says train to Busan, man. That's what it says. Train to Busan. It's about them bullies.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bully you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Good girl.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
Okay, fine. We're going. Ring twice. Clap twice. Clap 3 times. Ring twice, clap 3 times.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret.
To
When
everyone?
you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Is this true?
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Ooh!
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
Alright, to the Batmobile, Robin. To the scene of the crime. It's funny, that's the only car on the road. No other cars are coming on that road except their car. Oh, but the other cars, they're just running at the speed of sound, but oh, this one's like pew. This one car, Dante's car, is the only car. Pew.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? Gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Indeed.
Don't explain it. It's embarrassing.
Ah. Mirror.
No, not so far.
Really? You know, we see each other a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe in a previous life we...
Taro. You must be Taro, right?
No, I'm not Taro.
Damn it.
Well, I don't dislike it. Of course, depending on the case, sometimes it does get pretty discouraging. But that just makes the job all the more important, right? It means it really makes a difference in the world.
Does it?
You're a great guy.
You should learn from him.
Do you know why I do this job? What keeps me going?
I heard you became a cop so you could steal underwear from the gym and not get in trouble.
What?
Who told you that? I'll show them trouble.
Yeah, I wonder that too, man. It's like, what? Spectre's looking over something. Thought that
Ota was
it.
down around here, right?
Correct.
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's. The other...
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that bloodstain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Just want to let you know.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test. But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
She's hunching her shoulders from the cold. To limb escape. Have memories of Renju here?
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
Coffee talk.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Huh. So that's the usual. Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Not me. She ran into the office. After a while, she returned dejected.
Looks like it didn't go well.
I will make a try. Well, let's check out his office.
Good idea. We might find something important in there.
So we investigated Renji's office, but didn't find anything that could be a clue.
Damn, no hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
Titties. So, have you seen anyone with an injured leg?
No, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab. What? Sounds horrifying.
I had to ask the tough questions here. By the way, what's your cup size?
Oh, 2.
Well, of course it would be 2 cups.
3 cups would be a nightmare.
Date, why are you asking that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head. But I will ask.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But okay.
Seriously? Really?
Yeah?
Spreads a desk. Then she sealed her mouth shut. She sealed her mouth shut tight and puffed out her cheeks. I poked him with the tip of my finger. They were surprisingly soft.
Date, what are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
No.
Mizuki punched me in the gut and dragged me back to where I was. Batman. No. Okay. To Sunfish Pocket, I hope that cheek was worth it. Ever fine. I visited Sunfish Pocket with Mizuki. Renji was killed. And once again, I look for any clues we might have missed.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah. I didn't find any clues.
Sorry for bringing me here.
Because this is where Daddy's corpse was? I told you before, it's fine. I was the one who said I wanted to come with you, so...
Think of anything?
Not really.
Let's get going.
Yeah. Nothing we can do here.
Central Hospital.
Mizuki! And Date.
Hi.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
Mayumi quickly shuffled out of the room.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
kind of ask me. How you doing?
Forget me. Are you okay? You passed out last night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika. Reika.
Seriously?
Seriously.
About the investigation.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
Well, maybe that all depends. If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
FMP?
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him.
FMP. You're reading Full Metal Panic, right? Magic Knight Rare X 1999. I want to eat your pancreas.
No, just what I told you yesterday.
All right. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Oh, I so would.
Like shock therapy?
Yes.
Whoa, old school. I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
No, we
We
like
are,
old school.
but if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
you
Don't
can
fix
learn
it.
a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
Oh, good.
No,
Yes.
no way.
Yes.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like my stepdad. God rest him. He really was like that. Whenever he was in the hospital, I think he was the most happiest when he was in the hospital because he got the enjoyment of being pampered by women. I think that's why the nurses always visited him. So it's like, it never fails. It's like every time I go see him, it's like, huh, I see. It's like, this is what happened. Okay, no. Okay. Mm-hmm. So,
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
on your ass.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little.
On your butt.
Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I know, it is.
I didn't call you a hero.
Yeah, really.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
We can agree to that.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Oh! God, yes. Yes, that does get irritating. You see cosplay in public. See Animazement or Anime Expo. Enough said.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes to wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah. We could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
I can see that being very troublesome. Imagine when it rains.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait! You two just got here!
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
It's only been 10 minutes.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
Back to HQ.
Date, a call from boss. Shall I connect you?
Pass me.
No, wait. If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Are you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Exactly.
I can put it on speaker.
Please.
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters, Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here. They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her. They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning.
Consider them IA.
This order comes straight from the top. We don't have the power to say no. So, please.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
You are the power of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state. As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do. And anytime we get too troublesome, they cut us off.
Why? Ugh, stupid Date.
Stupid system. Stupid system. Swear I don't like it any more than you. Back to time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'm just a slave to you anyway.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I?
Not with those
Just
legs.
because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
Ew, what?
I didn't lick anything.
Anyway, thanks, Date. And don't worry about Mizuki. I told HQ to take it easy.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you. You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse. He wants to give you some information in person at the warehouse.
Could he have...
The blood results?
I'll head over right away. Mizuki, you be a good girl, okay?
Ugh.
Jeez.
An hour later.
Date, sorry to make you come all the way down here, but I have the results of the DNA analysis.
What did you find?
It's just like you said, there were two different blood signatures. One is definitely from Ota Matsushita. Other.
Huh?
Well, we got the results, but we couldn't find any matches in our database.
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
Only 10%.
What now? What now?
Do not panic. I have a piece of information I think you should know.
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards. He's looking this way.
Person?
So Sejima?
That's...
So Sejima.
I don't believe it.
He's the limping man.
His left leg.
Huh?
So Sejima! Stop! Damn it! It's him. So's the culprit.
Calm down. We cannot yet make that conclusion. He was only dragging his left leg.
But he's been all over this case so far.
True.
Shoko and Renju are both in bed with the Kumakuras, and the Kumakuras know So. And not just that. We saw him in Iris's Somnium.
Still,
And he has no alibi. No alibi for Shoko, Renju, or the warehouse.
Date, calm down. The only thing we have so far is circumstantial evidence. We also do not have any established motive.
But let's remember that what Date pointed out was there were 5 points. And you know what 5 points equal? 2 things. Put together, it's a punch far away, or maybe put together, it's a bitch slap. A bright bitch slap.
Why would he kill Shoko and Renju? Why would he cut out Iris's eyeball?
Well,
However, I do agree that So is suspicious.
do you agree with me or not?
I am explaining to you that we currently do not have enough evidence to bring him in. Confronting him now would only result in him denying everything. We need direct evidence.
Direct evidence.
The criminal's blood from the cold storage warehouse. If the DNA matches So's,
Right. We need to get So's DNA.
the question is, how?
Warehouse is all online. Wooden box. Container. Wait, the warehouse. Procure Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Right there. Definitely not a crane. There's an oil drum. Stack containers. Hologram bearer. Okay, how about the office?
Hey, Iva. Do you remember when we went to the Kumakura's office Sunday?
Of course. I am incapable of forgetting anything.
Then let me ask you a question. What was on the table in front of the sofa?
Cigarette butts. So
Exactly. And So's saliva might still be on the butts. If we have that, we have So's DNA.
Wait a moment. That was 2 days ago. The ashtray must have been empty by now.
But there's a chance. We have to at least try.
I agree.
All right, let's head there.
"5:34 p.m.
Hey, what are you doing here?
You fucking with us, old man?
Date, don't bother.
I know.
They approached the sofa without saying anything. I looked at the ashtray on the table. But
Hey, where are the cigarette butts that were in here? Huh? The cigarette butts, from when I was here a few days ago.
We threw them away, of course, dumbass.
Where, dumbass?
Why do you care about some cigarettes?
I need them for the investigation of the new Cyclops serial killings.
I see. Just last morning, I heard there was a new victim. I didn't watch it, but I heard something about it being streamed online. Poor girl got one of her eyes cut out. I know that, idiot.
Sorry.
And you're here for the investigation?
Yes.
So if I cooperate, you'll help you arrest this guy?
Correct.
All right. Look around as much as you want.
Huh?
That was easy.
You said you were looking for cigarette butts, right?
Yeah, the one So was smoking.
So Sajima. You think he did it?
No, nothing for sure yet.
Hey guys, where's the cigarettes that were in here?
Probably in the trash in the back, boss.
Bring me the one that So was smoking.
Yes, sir.
the henchman went into the back room. They soon came back with 4 cigarette butts in a plastic bag. I used disposable chopsticks to lay them out on the table.
I didn't touch them.
I'm being considerate, I see. But why did you bring 4?
There were a couple other cigarette butts in the bin.
I didn't know which one So smoked.
Moma,
I don't remember.
but So's cigarette is definitely one of these?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Date, remember the brand that So was smoking?
Right. He was smoking.
Rookie, Rambordo, Mamas, Klein.
Klein. I remember. So was smoking a Klein cigarette.
Correct.
I wrapped the Klein cigarette butt in my handkerchief and pocketed it.
Let's return to Abyss. Pewter should be able to get DNA from it.
Got it.
Looks like you found it.
Yeah, thanks to you.
This was nothing. Anything for Tessa.
Tessa? Did you just say Tessa?
What are you talking about, you Neanderthal?
What?
I said anything for Tesseract.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know, right?
Shut up! If you're done here, get your ass going.
All right. Whatever you say.
He said you bet.
I'm counting on you, Pewter.
You can leave it to me.
Peter took the cigarette butt from me.
If the DNA on that cigarette butt matches the bloodstain in the warehouse,
There would be no doubt that So Sejima is our mysterious polar bear.
how long will it take to analyze?
If I had 6 hours,
You've got 3.
that's totally unreasonable. But I suppose I will do my best to have this analyzed in 3 hours.
You folded pretty easily on that one.
I want to catch the criminal as soon as possible. That's all. Now, because time is of the essence, excuse me.
How is Mizuki, by the way?
They finished questioning her. I had one of the officers take her home. She should be there by now.
Good.
So Sejima. I can't believe it, of all people.
We don't know that for sure yet.
But you saw that his leg was injured, right? It's pretty damning evidence.
Don't be too hasty, boss.
You were saying the same thing earlier.
Anyway, let's wait for the results. That will clear everything up.
Yeah, you're right. I hope this won't be trouble.
Trouble?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hmm?
Why am I hearing something like Skype go off? And I hardly ever use Skype these days. Some hours later, in the control room.
Pewter, is it true? The results are in?
Yes, the DNA I collected from the cigarette butt is a positive match to the bloodstain from the warehouse.
Really? It was So all along. He was the polar bear. He carved out Iris's eye and stabbed Oda. And probably killed Renju and Shoko.
Making So Sejima the new Cyclops killer.
Thank you, Pewter.
Don't thank me yet. Hurry up and get So.
Yeah, you're right.
Turned around and made my way to the exit. But right when I was about to open the door, it was open from the other side.
Boss. Boss, listen. The bloodstain in the cold storage warehouse.
I know. I got a report from Pewter.
Well, then you already know. I'm heading there right now.
Heading where?
Where else? To So's house.
Date, I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
What?
I can't let you get So.
Boss, I don't understand.
This comes from the top. So and the head office have been tight-knit for 20 years now. They can't go against So's wishes. It's corruption and bribes to be sure, but there's also some kind of blackmail.
Blackmail?
So knows something. Something that the public can never know. If that secret got out, the authority of law would be thrown into question, and the entire police force would be at risk.
So has something on HQ?
Yes, almost certainly. That's why I can't let you go. Do you understand?
Hell no.
I see. Then I'm sorry, but I have no choice but to take you off this case.
Hey, boss, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me!
I had enough. Pushed past boss and left the room. I walked with a confident stride down the hall with no hesitation. I had made up my mind. I was going to So Sejima's mansion. I got into my car, turned the key, and slammed my foot on the gas.
Date, are you sure you want to do this? You still have a chance to turn around. If you put your hands on So, you will never be able to return to Abyss.
I don't care. I don't want to work for a rotten organization in the pocket of some politician. When this is over, I'll open a restaurant in Okinawa or something.
Wait!
Oh, should I make it a soba place instead?
That's not what I mean. You have a video message.
A video?
Look!
Mizuki! Shit!
At the Dante residence. 10:08 p.m.
Mizuki! Mizuki! Where are you?
Here?
Don't worry, I'll find you.
Dante, the hollow space in the speaker. Perhaps Mizuki is in there.
Mizuki!
Dante, hurry! Help her!
I know. Are you okay?
That hurt, idiot! Pull it off more gently! You're late, by the way! I was about to suffocate, just so you know! This is so typical! You're never there when you need to be! Just like 6 months ago, I was about to miss the bus, and you...
She's alright.
Actually, stay like that for a while. Huh?
Officer investigation.
believe this.
Consider this a warning. Well,
What?
We identified the person inside the polar bear.
The man who tried to kill Iris and Ota?
Yes. And also, the man who killed your parents.
Who?
Congressman So Sajima.
So?
Do you know him?
Kinda. I've seen him on TV before. But why?
I don't know why yet. But it was definitely his blood at the cold storage warehouse.
I can't believe it. I'll never forgive him. I'll get him for this.
yeah, we'll get him for this. So,
Not hurt. My mouth stings a little. Thanks to you ripping the tape off my face. If I get fat lips from this, I'm gonna make you pay for cosmetic surgery.
what?
Don't girls want bigger lips, though?
I think what all girls want, they just want to look good. That's all. They just want to look good. No matter what age, all women want to look good.
Three men. The doorbell rang and they said they were delivery men. I thought you had bought another one of your weird videos or something, so I opened the door. And they sprayed me with tear gas.
Did you see their faces?
No, they were all wearing masks.
It is probable that they are working for So. They may be his bodyguards or hired thugs.
It just makes me so mad. If they didn't get the jump on me, I would have... Pow! Bang! Bam! Wham!
Batman!
I have just one thing to say.
Hmm?
Never in my life have I bought any weird videos.
That's what you wanted to say?
No. Well, maybe. This is Dante we're talking about here.
Mizuki, I'm going to So's house now.
Are you leaving me behind again?
No, not anymore. Even if I tried to leave you behind, you'd still come with me, wouldn't you? So are you ready?
What should I be prepared for?
So's bodyguards will be armed. It might get messy.
Bring it. I'll put them in the ground.
Don't kill them. We
Hurt
need him
them.
alive, and I need you to stay safe. Can you do that?
Always.
Always?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Date, you have to understand. He killed my parents. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I turn back now, I'll go crazy.
I know. You don't have to say it.
Let's go.
5 minutes.
To the Batmobile, Robin. What can I say? It's a reference to my stepdad. He always tell me that every time he come by and pick me up. To the Batmobile, Robin! I miss you, old man. I really do. Let's kick ass.
Thanks for the warm welcome. I came for So. Please, take me to him.
What are you talking about? He's sleeping and not taking any visitors. Go home.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'm coming in.
I took one step. And then I felt a shock ripple through my stomach. There's a fist growing into my gut.
I've always wanted to see this line. Nice punch.
Well, let me use a line too. This is the end for you, chump. Sajima's orders, nothing personal.
That's what I thought.
Huh?
You're so predictable.
What?
Easy.
No, we're not even close to done yet. Look,
Bring it on. Let's do this.
kill them.
Date, I'll take care of these guys. You get those, Date.
Are you okay?
Shouldn't you worry more about yourself, old man?
Jeez.
I'm off.
4 years.
It's dark. I can barely see.
There are numerous hostiles. Too many for you and your revolver to combat effectively.
So what's the plan?
Let's see. Date, the island in the middle of the pond. Do you remember it?
Yeah?
Your favorite thing is on that island.
My favorite thing?
A porno magazine.
What?
By the power of porno.
Huh? Where'd the porn go?
Yeah, really.
Date, load revolver with wire bullets.
What am I shooting at?
Above us.
Above us? Why?
No time to explain, just do it!
Hook shot. Damn it.
Shoot him!
1, 2, 3. Just like that.
No! Date! Date! Date!
I got bullshitted.
Date, load revolver with wire bullets.
What am I shooting at?
Above us.
Above us? Why?
No time to explain, just do it!
Hook shot.
What was that? That's supposed to be a warning shot or something? Now,
Pang!
close the gun. Come quiet.
Date, do as I told you!
Don't you mean surrender?
Do it! Do it or we die!
Time to pang.
Get them!
2, 1. Chain lightning. I collected my revolver from the pond.
You lied to me again.
I have already explained this to you. If
Porn's
you
a
hear the
superpower.
words porno magazine, your reaction speed increases by a factor of 3.6.
It's a superpower.
A rather convenient function of yours. Why wouldn't I take advantage of it?
That's true.
Damn it. How did you know about the lightning?
Satellite imagery, atmospheric conditions, and other factors. However, I predicted the lightning would fall elsewhere. So I had you launch wire bullets to direct the lightning to the pond.
Pang, in other words. Harpoon gun.
Anyway, where's Mizuki?
I will scan for her.
Tear gas.
Mizuki! Wait for me! I'm coming!
Sprinting through the rain-soaked garden and into the mansion. Not here.
Date, I detect trace amounts of capsaicin in the air. Mizuki appears to have been sprayed with tear gas.
No.
Not this room. Not this one either. Can't find Mizuki anywhere.
This is...
Mizuki's metal pipe.
That's you, isn't it? I can see you clearly. What? One more step, and you will be killing this child.
He is taking Mizuki hostage.
Shit!
Date, look around. Mizuki must be nearby. Have you looked on the other side of the sliding door?
Not yet. But I know there's another room back there.
Holding screen.
There she is. Mizuki!
That is so holding her.
Son of a bitch is using her as a shield. Why isn't Mizuki fighting back?
She does not appear to be conscious. I cannot determine why. But she is breathing. She is alive.
I have to do something.
Wait, don't move. Remember what So told you.
That he can see us somehow.
There may be a sensor or something similar in this room.
Or I could just shoot him in the head.
I would stop that line of thinking. If you shoot now, there is a high chance he will hit Mizuki.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Let me think. Date, load Evolver with spherical bullets. Then, pick up that metal pipe on the floor.
Marble! I did as I was instructed, moving carefully not to draw suspicion.
You need to do two things. First, throw the metal pipe toward the southwest corner of the room. Then, immediately shoot a spherical bullet at the pipe. No questions, there is no time to explain.
You sure this will work?
If you time it correctly, yes. My calculations are never wrong. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Damn it.
No, it can't be. Date? Date? Date!
Oh yeah, definitely retry. That was some bullshit. There!
Mizuki! Mizuki!
Dante!
Mizuki, move!
What?
Date, don't! It will hit Mizuki!
Shit!
I threw myself to the left to push Mizuki away. But
No, impossible.
No. No way. Dante, no! Don't die! Don't die! Dante!
oh yeah, by the way, that's a bad end.
Mizuki! Mizuki!
Dante!
Mizuki, move!
What?
Damn it.
What you're really supposed to do. You go after him, you get a bad end. But if you protect Mizuki, that's what you're supposed to do.
Pathetic. Killed by your own father. By the way, do you like fireworks? Let me show you the most beautiful firework you'll ever see. But don't blink. It'll only be a flash. How do you like these fireworks? What?
Ooh!
I just want to go to the cabaret club.
What? What? What did you say? Hey, quit fooling around. Come on. Dante, get up. Hey. Hey. Dante. Dante. Dante!
And that leads us to day 6. Yay. Few seconds. Hiai means sorrow.
I know even the best of us can be taken out of commission by a simple cold.
No shit.
But I always thought Date was above that somehow. Like a hero.
A hero?
Heroes are supposed to be invincible. Even if the odds are stacked against them, something miraculous happens to save them. That's what I thought would happen to Date. But instead, here he is.
You make it sound like he's dead.
Right. Sorry.
Date has an artificial eyeball called an AI ball in his left eye socket. That's exactly where So shot him. So it acted like a kind of shield. Because of that, the bullet didn't go through his brain. It saved Date's life. The surgery to remove the bullet was successful, and now all we have to do is wait until Date wakes up. That's what was supposed to happen anyway. But instead... stupid.
Still no answer.
Idiot.
No answer.
Perverted old man.
No response.
It's strange, isn't it? The surgery was successful. No EEG abnormalities.
But he still hasn't woken up.
I think I might know why, but if I'm right, it's nothing any of this medical equipment can fix. The problem lies in his soul.
His soul?
Something's going on in his consciousness. Don't worry about that. It's true that Date disobeyed direct orders, but that order basically came from So himself. And he's not going to be a problem anymore, is he? Date won't get reprimanded for this.
Oh, good.
So also no longer has his hooks in the MPD. We can finally resume the investigation properly. Oh, that's Iba.
Iba?
Yeah, Date's partner. You saw him talk to himself sometimes, right?
More like all the time.
That was him talking to Iba.
Oh.
All the evidence points to So Sajima. Thanks to Date, I think we can finally close this case. There might even be a promotion waiting for him after this. He's lost somewhere in his own mind.
Lost?
He doesn't know the way back. Sinking over and over can have this effect.
How can he find his way back again?
Only one way I can think of. Maybe...
Paging Miss Shizue Kuranushi. Shizue Kuranushi. Please come to the nurse's station.
Well, that's her actual name.
Looks like I gotta go. I'll be back as soon as I can.
What?
While I'm gone, keep talking to Date, okay? You might give him a reason to wake up. See you.
Talk to him. Huh.
By the way, Shizue Kurunushi is Boss's actual name.
Boss's real name is Shizue Kuranushi. Shizue Kuranushi. It doesn't fit her at all. Don't you think so, Date? Please, Date? Laugh about it with me. Hey, Date. You're so stupid. You know that? Grade A, first class, king of the idiots. Why did you protect me? It was my own fault. I went into the mansion by myself, and then got tear gas sprayed at me by So. He hit me in the back of the head and I blacked out. This was all my fault. Everything I did was a mistake. But you came to save me. You made me look like an idiot, you know. Oh, wait a minute. I get it. You wanted to scold me, right? After saving me, you're never gonna let me hear the end of it. You suck, Date. Big, stupid jerk. Date, wake up. Come on, wake up. Okay, big brother. You gotta wake up now. You'll be late for school. That's what you want to hear, right, Date? You want to be called big brother, don't you? I know you do. I've seen the anime that you watch. Hey, say something. Talk back to me like you always do. Argue with me. Tell me that you have good taste in anime. Date.
He does have
It's
good
not
taste
fun
in
if you
anime.
don't say anything. Okay, since we're alone, I'll be honest with you. Earlier, Boss said that you were like a hero, right? I think so too. Deep down, you're a hero to me. You raised me since I was 8. Even when times were hard or you were depressed, you were there for me. The past few days, too. After Mom and Daddy, I was trying to act like it didn't bother me, but really, I was just holding it inside, staying quiet, pushing my feelings down. And I just took it.
Sounds like
I
me.
forced myself to be happy, but inside, it hurt so bad, like I wanted to die. Sad and afraid and alone. My heart was about to break.
Sounds like me.
But because you were there, I was able to fight it. You being there helped me be myself. But if you're gone, Date, I... Hey, Date, wake up. Come on, wake up! What happened to your promise? You can't tell me you forgot. You promised, Date. We're supposed to eat stew. Are you gonna break your promise? You're not gonna take me? That's not fair, Date. You liar. And God's a liar, too.
Oof.
I prayed at the shrine. I prayed that you wouldn't get hurt. But...
Do you want to save Date?
Yes?
Then I'll finish my thought from earlier. There's one way we can bring back Date. Someone has to sink into his brain and guide him home.
Someone?
Mizuki, I need a favor.
Huh?
You synced with Date once before, right? Your synchronization levels were extremely high. You two are compatible for syncing. No one is more qualified than you. Please, please save Date.
Okay. I'll try.
And at headquarters.
Mizuki, remember, I need 6 minutes. Do not, under any circumstances, stay longer.
So annoying. You told me 1,000 times.
All right.
Mizuki, we're counting on you.
Leave it to me. Date, hold on. I'll bring you back. I promise.
Are you ready, Mizuki? Then let's begin.
Which will lead us into the next Somnium.
This is my house. But it's in black and white. Is this what's inside Date's heart? Date, where are you hiding? Date. Huh? There's color over there.
One, two, 3, 4, 5. So, this is our next one called Sinking in the Captain. with that, that is where we're actually going to stop. So in the next part, we are actually going to save Date. So in the next part, that is what we're going to do. But before I actually end the part, there's a few things of note that most people didn't get. In Marvel, there was another reference to an old film called 12 Angry Men. The parody, the reference was to 12 Angry Men, called 12 Angry Bullets, which is reference to that movie. As well as the PA announcement in Central Hospital. That's to a different game called Zero Escape. And it was made by the voice actor, which was also made in Nonary Game. And of course, those games were made by Kotaro Uchikoshi, who's the creator of this game, AI the Somnium Files. So, thought you should know that. Anyway, in the next part, we are going to deal with this Somnium and pretty much finish out this route. So stay tuned, more of me taking on the Somnium Files right after this.